All right. Hello, everybody. We're here for the Commissioner's April 2025 video, and we have a full house on the screen this morning. Good morning, Commissioner Hill Lilly.
Good morning. Good morning. As usual, I would like to start off this video by thanking everyone inside of DCF and outside of DCF for the amazing work that you do every day on behalf of kids and families. I deeply appreciate you all, and as usual, like to pay my respects and demonstrate that deep appreciation. So thank you for all you do every day.
Absolutely. And we have someone who I guess is a guest for the video, but now a permanent member of the DCF team, our first of its kind individual, our parent with lived expertise consultant, Samaris Rose. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. So I am Samaris Rose. Many know me as Sammy. And yes, I am a weekend to being a parent with lived expertise consultant. And I'm excited for the work we're getting ready to do to make sure that families are heard and engaged in what we all have to offer.
Look at that.
I am beyond excited to see this come to fruition.
This is your vision. This was your vision.
Yeah, we can't just talk the talk. You got to walk the walk. And I asked Sammy, a week in, how does it feel? And you said...
So it's not what I expected because I didn't expect to be so embedded in the work. But it's really exciting to know that my voice matters just as well as other parents' voice matters. And we're really looking to drive this work forward and making sure that families are heard and kids are safe while being with family members.
Yeah. As Sammy and I have talked, everything we're having her do, even 5 days in, is important. From interviews to policy to websites to speaking to some families that, are a little concerned about their involvement with us. So welcome. And this will not be the only time the staff sees you. And we're going to get you out to the regions and in our facilities and have you do the tour so you can get to know people and people can get to know you. So, and how ironic you're here because April is Child Abuse Prevention Month. And we've embedded so many of the prevention principles throughout our work, Commissioner, including you making prevention the 6th strategic area of focus for DCF.
Yeah, I'm very, very excited about what we're doing in the prevention space. As you recall, when we implemented our Family First plan, we were way upstream, and it is not unusual for other jurisdictions to kind of reach out to us to see what we're doing. And so I'm proud of where we've come, but we have a long way to go. And I just want to recognize that you are over that work.
Thank you.
Concretely.
Thank you.
Doing a great job.
Thank you. I was really proud yesterday. The Casey Family Programs Learning Collaborative had us speak about Connecticut's prevention work and our messaging and the culture that we've created about supporting and empowering families and moving from that government surveillance mindset. So very, very proud. And that point really connects with one, Commissioner, that you have really emphasized for so long. It's the use of our urgent crisis centers where kids can go if they're experiencing a behavioral health crisis that doesn't need or require hospitalization, but they need somewhere to go for an assessment, a cooling off period, et cetera. What can you tell us about that and some of the stats that we know?
Yeah, I mean, another, proud example of some of the work that we've done, sort of upstream to make sure that we are stabilizing families so that they don't have to go to the emergency room if possible. Yep. We know that our emergency rooms have historically been backed up. So we have this amazing resource where just like you go to urgent care on the medical side, you can go to urgent care on the mental health side with your youth. And we have seen amazing statistics from these centers. Things like 97% of the youth actually go home. So we stabilize them and they go home. And what I will say is that we are low on referrals from DCF. Yeah. So it's great because we're doing the prevention, But I'd like to see some of our social workers and our staff inside of our department using the urgent crisis centers a little bit more frequently. So that's my plea to you all, that we would, inside of DCF, market it outside, but also use it ourselves.
And really put a heavy emphasis as well for our licensed caregivers.
Absolutely.
To know that when a child is struggling, this is a great resource. So again, more details to follow on that. So we have a couple people behind the scenes that our audience can't see, but we really wanted to give a shout out to our Director of Communications, Peter Yazbak, and our visual media designer, Liz Calvi. We have a fabulous new logo, and our website is modernized. It looks outstanding.
Really does.
Labors of love, both of those landmark accomplishments. So
We actually got feedback from our youth.
We did.
At people up and down.
Parents with lived expertise.
Parents with lived expertise. And so we're really excited about this.
It looks great. It looks great. Easy to navigate. It looks really good.
Yeah, that. The website as well places a real special emphasis on who we are holistically as a department. Includes the commissioner statements, our videos, the positive messaging we do with our newsletters. A lot of information there on how to become a licensed caregiver with separate sections on foster care, adoption, youth on the Heart Gallery. And I think again, to tie back to the April is Child Abuse Prevention Month theme, listing of all those supports and services we have for families that they can access without needing to become involved with us. So as this rolls out and more users take a look, we're certainly willing to hear feedback and pivot as we need to.
Again, another huge shout out to Liz and Peter
Absolutely.
and Ken for your leadership on that. I mean, we have some amazing unsung heroes. And I'm singing today. I'm going to sing their praises.
There she goes. There she goes. There she goes. So, after a 134-mile round trip, 3+ hour road trip to Norwalk, your listening tours now are completed as you hit Norwalk, Meriden, and the continuous quality improvement staff. So, we should probably tally up all the miles you did. I think 25+ tours or more.
Something like that.
Maybe close to 30.
Yeah. I have to tell you, that was the most invigorating thing I could have ever done. To be in front of my people was just amazing. And that's how I feel. I feel like they're my people. I needed to see them. They needed to see me. And we got a lot of ideas about how to improve things. Just amazing. Just amazing. I have never been more affirmed on who we are. And it gave me energy. So thank you all. Thank you all so much. It was so good to be in your presence.
The pleasure I have is when we go, we see the tour, we meet everybody, and then I have you as a captive audience in the car, and we talk about your reactions. And this is every time you get in the car, it's like they're
amazing.
wonderful, they're awesome, and it really reinforces that safe and sound culture that's been embedded in our work. That you could go to a place, and staff can feel free to ask you or say anything and everything. And you know that, and you respond accordingly. So tours are done, which is awesome.
Shout out to Waterbury for that jingle. though.
Oh, the jingle. Waterbury still, I don't know that jingle.
I don't know. We got to play that jingle here one day. I have a whole jingle that was made for DCM.
Yes, it was.
The Waterbury office is amazing.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. So, Sammy, prior to this role at DCF, you were a 5-6 year member of our statewide advisory council. We really want to give a shout out to that group.
Yeah, so I started off as a parent, of course, with lived expertise. So shout out to Sarah and Mike. And then I actually moved into being the chair of the legislative committee, where I really dig deep into looking at policies to making sure the language and everything fits families. So it was really exciting work. And with everything that I learned on the SAC, I'm going to continue to bring it to the department to make sure that we continue to grow and improve.
Awesome. And so thank you to Sarah Lockery and Mike Halpin, our co-chairs, for their endless work to support the department and hold us accountable.
That's right.
And to implement the new legislative changes that have been put forth on the SAC. Sarah, Mike, we cannot thank you enough, and all of the standing members of the SAC, and the countless individuals who do come every month to hear about the department and provide input. We're better because of all your efforts.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes. So I have in front of me dad joke cards. And keeping in the spirit of Eric Nixon, he was a great teller of dad jokes. So, Commissioner, I'm going to ask you to pull one of these out and read it to the group.
All right. Shout out to the IT team, the CT Kind team, and BITS, and all of they came together to just have a wellness breakfast yesterday. It was amazing, and we honored Eric Nixon.
Yeah.
We said we were going to keep him alive, and this is for you, Eric. Here we go.
All right. What do you get from a pampered cow? Spoiled milk. Okay. That's a dad joke. That's a dad joke. There we go. A true Eric Nixon style. Yes, true Eric Nixon style. There you
So
go.
we want to round out this video. Thank you all for your time and attention. We're so proud to have Sammy with us. And a beautiful thing happened a couple of days ago where our very own Ken
Here she goes.
Meiselman-
Here she goes. Off script again.
Oh my God, he's been a professor. He's actually Professor Ken
Yes.
At Sacred Heart University, and he was bestowed the Access Ally Award, which is an amazing tribute to someone who has really paid time and attention to people with disabilities. And I have to say, I'm not at all surprised.
Not at all.
Not at all. Are you surprised?
I wasn't.
Thank you.
We're not surprised. You are an amazing human.
Thank you.
And I know this because I've known you for 30-something years, and you haven't changed. So that was an amazing honor that you received. And I can honestly say no one is more deserving because I watch you every day.
Thank you.
You just love people. You said that yesterday. I just love people. And it is absolutely true. So congratulations, Ken!
Thank you. Here we go. Off script again. No, thank you. It's I know a lot of staff that do teach part time. I've been to Sacred Heart for 28 years. I was completely blown away by that award, and anything we can do to support, uplift students, our staff who have some challenges in the way they learn. That's why we're here. So thank you. So we're rounding out our video. Our April is quickly moving to a close. Sammy, welcome.
Thank
We
you.
are
Thank you so
thrilled
much.
you're here. This was a vision of Commissioner Jody Hill Lilly, and live and in person you're with us. So Commissioner, any last remarks to the staff?
I can't thank SAC enough
Yeah.
because SAC was very instrumental in choosing
Absolutely.
Sammy for us. They were very, very involved in the process, and I'm excited about the future. Very excited about the future, and very proud of each one of you, and to our providers who watch this and our community. Together, we can make a difference in the lives of kids and families. And we'll see you next month.
Yeah.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.